Peter Griffin is awesome. Da da. All right.
Really?
Hey TCK, how
I'm
you
just
guys
like,
doing there?
really, right?
um,
Really? Really?
I don't know, dude. I mean, it's like the best I can come up with right now. I mean, do you have a better news intro? I don't know.
Nah.
But
Uh,
well, TCK,
hashtag
we want to
kale.
know what you guys think. What do you guys think about the news intro? We're working on something. But anyway, you guys, good morning. It's a pleasure to see you guys. Thank you guys for being here today. Welcome to the house week for the True Combat King family. This is the meeting where we're going to pretty much go over all the important stuff for everybody. But before we get started, I want to give a special shout out to our president, Mr. Gameraholic. How you doing today?
I'm doing pretty good, Ray. How about yourself?
I'm here. I'm here. I'm doing pretty much as good as that dead guy on the wall feels. And with
I
that
can't
being
see him
said,
from here.
Yeah,
how are you doing today, Mr. Shahufa?
I am doing just fine, thank you. Rough day at work. Excited to get on Halo.
Let me guess, you felt like the guy on the wall too, huh? All right.
As much fun.
Well, with that being said, you guys, let's go ahead and get into the real guts and glory of today's meeting. So we're gonna go ahead and go over pretty much all the houses and a few other general updates that have taken effect in the family. So first thing first, we'll go over our usual level of the Knights and Cubs. Now, it's been previously stated throughout the month that all Knights and Cubs are officially a part of their houses from now on. So we really do hope that all Knights and Cubs can continue to meet with their commanders as they see fit. Mr. Shahufa, if you wouldn't mind, could you please mute your headset? I'm so sorry. Okay, and with that being said, Knights and Cubs, we really do appreciate you guys. We're very grateful for everything. I want to give a shout out to my little buddy Rue. Rue has always been more attentive and just generally down to help the entire family. I'm pretty sure everyone on the stage can agree that, Rue's generally is a good kid. I mean, true or false. You know.
True,
So,
true.
with that being said, Rue, this little shout out goes out to you, and we hope that you continue to strive for excellence, buddy. We love you. All right. So, is there anything else on Knights and Cubs? No. Yeah.
No new updates
No.
currently.
All right. Well, Knights and Cubs. Let's have a good month next month. All right. So, moving on up, let's go ahead and talk about our green show for the week. Now, it's been previously stated and priorly attempted to establish a mandatory quota once again, in which case four has been the standard that has been issued. It's not too much that we're asking. We're not trying to ask you guys to break your back and recruit the whole universe, but that four is actually per house. Is that right, Gamaholic?
Well, not per house, but
Yeah, like
basically,
one per house. Is that correct?
one per house
Yeah,
if you
that's right.
can. It
Yeah,
goes on
if
your
you
resume.
can. Yeah, exactly. But we want to give a very, very, very special shout out to our good commander and all of our friend and brother, dot dot dot, TCK, Don Banan. Look, I did
The
that for you.
the Don Bannon.
Oh well, excuse me. I'm not exactly reading off a list here, asshole. But thank you for bringing that up here.
Hey, hey,
We'll
I
try that
gave you a list.
again. Dot dot dot, the Don Banan. There we go. You guys, the reason why we're so appreciative of his service for this week and why we kind of feel it's necessary for him to be at least this week's commander of the month. I don't know if we're going to be doing that more often, but as of now, shout out to you, bud. The reason why we found that necessary is because in pretty much the midnight hour, he was able to recruit four people by himself. Now, we do not exactly know how far these individuals will go, but we do know that for him to put in that level of service is just beyond expectations. So we do hope that you continue on the path that you're on right now. We do hope that you do the best you can to keep up with the expectations of this family. With that being said, here, just give me just about 2 quick seconds. So, game, what do you think about the Green Show lately for the last couple of weeks? How do you think our family's been doing?
How it's been doing? Green Shield has been doing pretty good. We've had some pretty confident players, some players that may need a bit more support here and there, but it's getting to a point to where we need to just hurry them along a bit.
Yeah.
So from last week, for example, we already stated this, but Spurble, Voltage OD, and Dontius need to be passing their tryouts soon. Which means they need to get past those tryouts, right? Earlier rather than later. Another one that also is due for a tryout, who I hear has already taken one, is an Army of Kale, Dan's brother.
Nice.
Um,
An army
we
of Kel. Congratulations, dude. Nice, nice, nice.
Army of
but
Kale.
It's-
Army of Kale has not passed his tryout. He took two today.
Oh, nice, 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 nice.
but with that being said, that's a total of four. But the top three, being Dontius, Voltage OD, and Spurble, really need to be getting past those sooner rather than later. We also have some more people who need to pass their questionnaires. That'd be Brad X16, Cobra Kings
Brad.
9, and Jolly O Jester. All came
Is
in at the same time, courtesy of Don Benon.
nice, nice, nice. And let's definitely not forget about Dan's brother on that list there. Kel Master 2000.
As well, a
The
Kale
army of
Master.
Kel.
Yep.
Ha ha ha.
Army of
All right.
Kale, Kale Master.
So for you four, we want to extend a hearty and heartfelt welcome. Just we want you guys to know that we're glad you guys chose to join this family out of all other communities. And if you guys need anything, we're here for you. We have tons of resources available for you on our website, so please check in on them. And just remember, members, if you guys wish to ever share anything to our social club, that is the only way that it will ever make a TCK montage. So please, we wish to see a lot of your guys' content placed there. All right, so let's see here. Went ahead and talked about the three that need to get done. Shout out to my man Voltage. Voltage has been trying. I want to go ahead and get that on record there. Let's get that on record there. All right. So, is there anything else on this table that we should talk about? Green Show.
No, no, there's nothing else.
Excellent. All right. So, with that being said, let's go ahead and move on up to today's member table. Now, members, this is a generalized update for you guys, something that everyone should just kind of be made aware of. Over the last few months, even years, the presidential staff has found it necessary for us to actually start recording our history and to actually preserve all of our laws. And out in the spirit of this nature, I am proud to say, on behalf of the presidential staff, aided by Black Shield, we have obtained a first draft edition of the Code of Law for the True Combat King family. If you're interested in obtaining a copy of the Code of Law, simply get in touch with any member of the presidential staff and we will be more than happy to instruct you from there. So with that being said, let me just go ahead and check through the notes. I do have something I want to say, you guys. Last week, not the Friday that just passed, but last week, custom game night was whack. Like I can't even put that no other way. Like we had crap attendance and wasn't no one even trying. I mean, it was like starting a fucked up lawnmower, where you had like 6 or 7 attempts and then it slowly just sputtered down and then you like try it
Running
again
out of
after.
gas.
I
Yeah, yeah.
I was there. I was running it, and nobody showed up. It was three of us. So I was a little. That was upsetting, but you know what? There's always next week.
That is correct. My daughter Isis says hello. She wants to just let everyone know that she really appreciates your guys' time and commitment to TCK as well. So with that being said, let's go
Tell
ahead
her
and
she
try to
could
keep
start a
this
Clash of
moving.
Clans.
Uh, your uncle president said start a Clash of Clan account, baby girl. All right. She said yeah. That's a whoa. You said yeah. This is breaking news on the news. She said yeah. She always says no. What the wow. Okay. Anyway, all
I
right.
have the magic touch.
Let's go ahead and try to keep this moving along, you guys. So you just heard Shahufa's personal plea to the entire family. We want you guys to know that we have resources available for you, but if we're not using these resources, then we're wasting these valuable man hours. Shahufa, tell me more about your personal life.
Well, married to a wonderful Mrs. Shahufa
Nice.
and father to a little girl Shahufa.
Nice.
And I am a teacher. I work in an inner city school in Philadelphia. And actually, I'm not in the classroom anymore. I am an administrator, but I still make it happen.
Here's to the guy keeping the kids
Care to
off of
know anything else?
drugs. Well, actually, no. To be honest with everyone at home, I know this man very well, but for you members, I want to personally thank you, Shahufa, for opening your heart up and sharing with the members. You guys, that's how busy this man is. He has a wife who is wondering what is he doing at 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock on a Friday night when he could have been watching a movie with her. He has a daughter that he could have been easily spending time playing with. And this man is sacrificing these memories, these moments of his life for this community, for you.
Ray, thanks
And
for the deepness, man.
well, it deserves being noted. And all we're asking of you guys is to simply be there. I mean, I'm pretty sure he's going to want to hear how much you guys appreciate everything he does for you. But take it from myself,
Yep.
nothing means more than you guys actually showing up if we put in the resources.
Yeah, I mean, we have a good time. I may run it, but I do not run it with an iron fist. I listen. Oh, this is custom game night. People have things they want to play. I let them play it. It's not, it's very open and democratic.
Here, here. So, you guys heard for yourself, all members, that we need your guys' participation, and we hope to see more of it. Okay, but to save time, you guys, I'm not going to take up too much more of our time. Let's get ready to move on up to our. Hey, sit down. I'll come over there. I'll come over there. Okay, I'm just playing, you guys. But let's go ahead and move on up to our commander table right quick. So,
Hold on, Ray.
commanders,
Hold on.
yes.
You
Oh, I'm
forgot
sorry.
one thing on the member
I'm
table.
sorry. Would you please go ahead, sir? I do apologize for the inconvenience.
Yep. There is just no problem. There's just a minor change coming to transfers and how you go about transferring and working with your new Spartan companies. Obviously the issue has been we've had people coming in, fully crowned and whatnot, passing their tryouts, still in the incorrect Spartan companies. Now, by the time you pass a tryout, it should be enough time for you to transfer to the other Spartan company. So, as of now, when you transfer, you must be accepted into your new Spartan company before you receive the crown. So even if you pass a tryout in Watcher or Stealth, you need to be in the new Spartan company before you are awarded your crown.
Now, we need you guys to understand that if there's a failure for you to actually comply with your Spartan company, you will be sent back to your lower house. you're only going to be given, and I don't mean to give away too much information, sir, but you kind of should know this. But in the future, you guys, you're only going to be giving X amount of time to actually obtain that admission into the higher house. So, in other words, I'm not saying this is how it's going to work, but if you leave your house, we'll just say on May 1st, you may only have until like June 1st to actually get into that house. Otherwise, you're going back to your lower house. And part of getting fully into that house is your Spartan company. That's probably the most important part, actually. So let's all just focus on getting in our Spartan companies first. And as next month goes on, I'm pretty sure you guys will definitely hear a few more details to come. So is there anything else, sir?
No, we're good. We're good with that.
Oh, I got one thing. How do I pronounce that again? Kill, I think it was Kill. I think it's Kill. Is that right,
Kale.
Shuva?
Army
No.
of Keel. Yeah.
Okay. Hey, Army of Kill. How you doing there, buddy? You. Look at me. Look into the redness in my eyes. I officially congratulate you. You have been renamed to Army of Kel. I don't care about the spelling. You can work it out with the details later. But
I'm sure he'll love
congratulations.
it.
Thanks,
Go
brother.
Army of Kel. We're proud of you. This is not a tea bag. I just wanted to put my junk right in your face.
Oh God.
Okay. All right. Let's get ready to keep moving here. Okay. So onto the commander table. Commanders, you guys, we're gonna try to make this really quick for you. Basically, as you guys know, there's a new series of classes. There's a new training center on the website. The training center is where you're going to go to actually watch the news and to take the weekly training. Now, one thing I want to do for just really fast is I want to go over last week's training material. Last week we talked about basics of playing Halo. Now, it wasn't too much in detail, but it did go over a few things that you may have not have known before. A couple of exact definitions for what TCK considers to be a call out or what we're looking for our members on a basic level. So we do hope that if you took this training course, you're more familiar with the components on your screen, you're more familiar with your environment, and you understand that this is not a weapon to shoot a bunch of people with, okay? This weapon really sucks, okay? I suggest this. This is called a utility weapon, okay? As in I can shoot long range, short range, and mid range with this utility. This is good for flanking people. I'm stealth. I will sneak up on you. I will either hit you with it and then pull the trigger until you're dead, or just throw a couple of grenades and pull the trigger until everyone's dead. So please, you guys, take your trainings and understand the difference between your weapons. They may just save you on the battlefield one day. Speaking of which, go ahead and make sure I reload it. All right. So this upcoming week, you guys, we're going to be talking about Tier 1 training. Now, this one will not be as in depth as last week, but it is going to actually go into a lot more precise information than last week. So we will encourage you guys, as you already know, take your time, make sure you're aware of the content before you move on and attempt to take the questionnaire. So best of luck, everybody. All right. In addition to that, commanders, there's been one update made for every single house this month. Doesn't matter where you're at in TCK. If paperwork is sent, it doesn't matter what level or doesn't matter what regards, it doesn't matter. If paperwork is sent, the only people who have the power to renege an individual's paperwork or to recall an individual's paperwork will be that person's superiors, which is immediate superiors on top of that, or a presidential staff member, or the person above them. So I'll give you an example. Hey, Sepsis, how you doing there? You get to be a guinea pig today. If Sepsis decides to take a crown or decides to demote a member, whatever, um, that's cool. Go for it. If his Silver Crowner has a problem with it, his Silver Crowner can come in and say, "No, Sepsis, that's not how we're doing that today. You're going to give that back right now." And Sepsis is going to do just that. But as another example, let's take my man Shahufa right here. Shahufa is the gold crown of the house. There is no white shields of the house. The only person who can tell Shahufa anything will be a presidential staff member. And guess what? I'm going to tell all members this publicly and clearly now. 99.99999% of the time, we will be siding with the House Gold Crown Commander. Unless if you have just cause and you're willing to go to court and challenge your House Commander, in which case I would not recommend that. Understand that we're siding with your House Commander. So please, you guys, just definitely talk to each other at your house meetings. Make sure that all commanders understand that there is a protocol, there is a chain of command, keyword being chain, and we hope that everyone gets to know their place in it. And if you can, just definitely make sure the guy sitting next to you know what he's doing as well. Figure out if there's something that you guys can be doing together.
No, the draft is going on. I don't even know if it started yet.
I will slap the fuck
I'm
out of you if
sorry.
you interrupt this news again for the draft.
I
All right.
had. I'm sorry.
It's okay, pal. I'm just giving you shit. Okay, but in addition to that, you guys, there's another update for commanders that you guys should be made aware of. Um, Let me know if I have this one backwards, game. I'm not quite sure if I do, but I think I have this right. If you are a bronze crown or a silver crown of your house, you do have immediate authority over your cubs. In which case, I just want to make sure I got that right, Mr. President. The bronze crowns are allowed to discipline or no? What's going on there?
Yes.
Okay,
So
just want to make sure there.
basically, yeah, the chain goes down. So because the Bronze
Okay.
Crown is allowed to teach, they're allowed to do it with Cubs and Knights too, as well as members. Yes.
Okay. Okay. So understand, you guys, that your house has the right on behalf of the presidential staff, and they should decide, and probably will decide, to allow the Bronze Crown commanders more direct access to the Knights and Cubs as a form of kind of like training for their interactions when it comes down to the House members. Because as we know, when you get to that Silver Crown level, that's kind of where you're assisting the Gold Crown at. Is your job is to help out with the House members. Sounds about right, right? So that's how you guys do it in your house, right, Shahufa?
Yes, it is.
Awesome. So just for all members of TCK and commanders, keep that in the back of your mind. Okay, and there's another update for you guys. If you are a Silver Crown in a higher house, you are allowed to conduct your house business as regular, so long as you are accompanied by a minimum of 2 to 3 members. That is a requirement. Now understand that your presidential staff member, your vice presidential staff member, TCK Dirty Dan, he has also put in provisions that he would like to know about these tryouts when they happen. So definitely keep him in the loops, and just generally keep us all in the loops, because chances are we may be available and can hop on and help. So, but in the unlikely event that you're unable to obtain adequate resources, the 2017 president of TCK has officially ordained you with the necessary resources, so long as you're accompanied with 2 to 3 members of your house, in addition to yourself. All right. So, Mr. President, is there any other updates for the commanders for this month?
Let me just check my notes real quick. Oh, I just wanted to highlight the new commanders that we have, and
Ah,
just give them a little congrats.
here, here.
I just want to give a quick congrats to Ninjax Nick and Max Afid for obtaining their bronze crowns in their respective houses.
Here, here,
It's very much appreciated, and if you stay on board, you've got a long journey ahead of you.
here, here. And I definitely want to give a very special shout out to Max Adapt. Max Adapt definitely was the first one. Well, in addition to your ass anyway. Whatever. I'm calling you Max Adapt, buddy. I don't give a fuck what they're talking about. Don't listen to the Max. You know what I'm talking about. You know me, buddy. You know me. Don't listen to him, Max. Okay, but I personally just wanted to give Max a very special shout out. We did not have too many participants this week, but we do hope that that will actually go up next week. But he was one of the first ones to actually definitely give it a go. In which case, yeah, we're proud of you, Max. We have four respondents, excuse me. And in which case, Dark D, he got a perfect 100% this month. That was like the best that anyone can have. And Max, you know what you did, buddy, but it's okay. But at least you tried, right? Yeah, he's to actually do something this month. So hopefully next month we'll see at least 2 watchers actually do something this month. Okay, but let's keep it moving right quick. So going into next month, you guys, if you are a commander, just keep in mind, we understand if you cannot make it to the Saturday meeting. We understand if your daughter got a rehearsal or recital to go to, or your wife needs you to go to Kroger at the time, whatever. We understand. And we're not judging you for that no more.
Don't talk about me like that.
Next time your wife tell you to go to Kroger, you go to Kroger. Just like that. Don't worry, my wife sends me to King Supers all the time.
You
I always
know,
like.
there's a thing we do when we disagree with Ray, and it's just yeah.
Oh gosh, I'm about to try myself. Jeez, I don't like that. But all right. But damn, what was I getting at here? Damn, y'all distracted my train of thought.
I
It
have no
was
fucking
halfway
clue.
important. Well, we was going over something. Let me take a look at these notes here.
Oh my god.
I know it's your fault. I was thinking and talking. And you fucked it up. And we started talking about Kroger. But, oh yeah, there it is. Okay, so commanders, just keep in
Making the
mind, you
meeting.
guys, that if you thank you, Shahufa, you're more worth, dude. What the fuck are you on the stage for? Anyway, I just want to
You
say
just hit
thank
me.
you. No, I temporarily assaulted you. Okay, so but let's keep it moving right quick. So we understand if you cannot make the meeting for any reason whatsoever, but you have an entire week to actually watch the meeting and to actually demonstrate that you have that week's level of information. In addition to that, this is something that you have to do right before your class, if not, hopefully on Saturday. But at some point before your class, we encourage you to take the training information for the week. Now, with that being said, commanders, this week we're going over Tier 1 information. Understand, we're not asking you to teach them Tier 1 information. But please do us all a favor and take a few seconds to quiz them on Tier 1 information. Key word is seconds. So just make sure they're sharp on it. Make sure that you know what they're doing. Make sure they know what they're doing. And that's the best way for us all to stay on the same page from now on. So, as far as the members are concerned, all members, it is not a requirement for you to take any of these questionnaires at all. However, if you really are striving to become a commander, it all starts off with you demonstrating knowledge. So, example is my man Max. Whatever, Max Adapt, fuck him. Fuck you. You know what? Fuck you, Shuva. His name is Max Adapt, okay? My man Max Adapt. His ass,
The
he
man
started
has a
off.
name.
I
He
know, I just gave it to
deserves to
him.
be called by his name.
Yeah,
Okay.
Kel Master too. Alright, I'm sorry. Army of Kel. Army of Kel. I'm sorry. Sorry, Army of Kel. I'm sorry. I just fucked up your new name. But Max Adapt, he just started off as a simple member in his house. And through his own determination, he demonstrated his level of knowledge, he demonstrated his willingness to learn, and just overall, the four jewels of a bronze crowner. He took responsibility for his house. He started being more accountable in various areas. He's showing that he's able to learn. And with that being said, I believe he can do his job. So, good luck to you, Max. And same to you, Nick. Same to you. But alright, so with that being said, you guys, is there anything else here on the commander table? You got something you want to say today?
No, sir.
Nothing from me.
Alright. Alright, so with nothing else on the commander table, let's go ahead and move on up to today's general table. Generally speaking, TCK has been kicking ass now for a long time, so keep it up. That's probably not a good announcement. Let's see if I have anything up my sleeves to actually give you guys. Yeah, Gameaholic's still ugly. That's a general announcement. It's like, I'm sorry. Gabe, do you have
Okay,
anything for
whatever,
this month?
whatever. I got something. I got something.
What you got?
All right, guys. If there's one request I have for you, just mix up your game types a little bit, please.
Yes.
There's the loads of people that love the mix that we just don't provide them. I mean, there's so many people that just don't play anymore. Silky's ass don't play with us anymore because we keep playing big team. Fucking turd. Anyway, that's all I got. So,
Nice. All right, you guys. Well, with that being said, that concludes the general table for this week. Let's go ahead and talk about today's warrants, and we're good. By the way, when I say warrant, that means that you have a problem with the family, and I suggest that you get that resolved with the family sooner than later. I.e., if you're a commander and you are watching this communication, which is pretty much every commander in TCK, if you see any of the individuals that we mention throughout the next 2 seconds, bring them to us. They are not allowed to be doing anything else. You should correct their uniforms if necessary and sit them down so they can actually come talk to us. Gameaholic, would you like to read the list or should I?
I can get the list. Give me just one moment to find my
Okay.
notes.
Well, while he's doing that, if you think your ass is on that list, I'll give you some soothing music. Da 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 da
All right,
da da
so
da da.
just court in general, yes, right? Just court
Yes,
stuff.
yes.
Yes, all right. Okay, so we have two court cases that are due on the 29th. That is this Saturday coming up. The first one is going to be Crazy Bears fan. He has paid and he is ready for his court. So if you're watching this, please be there, man, if you can. The other one is going to be Laser Shots. Now, Laser has not paid as of yet. If he hasn't paid by the Saturday, we are willing to allow the next month for him to pay. Oh, the first month was.
Here, here.
Um, and the other one is going to be Blissful Mirror. Now, you still need to set up a court date, my friend. Okay, word has it that you did leave. All right, a high up commander has said that. I'm not going to put names.
Actually,
So
I
if
will.
you
He
would
was
like to get
seconded
back
by a
with
second
us,
one. Yeah, it was
okay,
not just one commander, it was two commanders actually confirmed this information. So, yeah.
yeah.
I'm sorry,
So
go ahead.
yeah, so please, if you can, get with the presidential staff and organize yourself a court date. You're serious about coming back, bro?
Now, for all commanders, if you do see Blissful Mirrors, please inform him that he is not a member of TCK right now. Instruct him to remove his green shield uniform or get in touch with the presidential staff immediately to get this resolved. If he's not on WeChat, his ass better download it in front of you, or he needs to take off that uniform in front of you. One or the other needs to happen if any of us see him first. All right. So, is there anything else today, sir?
No, sir. That's
Okay, I
everything.
think my wife just had a Clorox moment. That sounded like a Clorox
Sounds like
scream.
trouble.
Yeah, that sounded like a Clorox scream. Uh, oh gosh, now she's calling me into it. Oh my gosh, really? Is it dead? Is it turned off? Okay, for one, you thank God because I think it's still dry, but you turn it off immediately. Okay, that's good though, that it's still working. Take it out of the pack and put it in some rice. I am sorry, TCK. You guys, we love you to death. My daughter just totally ruined my life, but is there any questions, comments, or anything else you guys want to add? No? Alright. So with that being said, we're
No,
going to
this time.
officially adjourn today's meeting. We want to thank you guys for being here. If you stick around, we'll give you all the answers. Have a great day, TCK. Thank you.